Talk of New York, y'all.
This is Mr. Talk of New York, host for Talk of New York News, and in this episode we review a few videos that have gone viral over the last couple of days. In this first video, we see Trump behind the scenes making statements as if he did not originally want to get Americans involved in the Middle East wars, but something obviously happened that made him change his position.
I said, why don't you let them fight? Why are we getting in the middle of it? I said, let them fight. Let them fight.
Many believe Trump to be a puppet, which they are correct to believe. Whenever someone has an unusual power over your decision-making skills, it's because they are acting as a handler and some pulling the strings. Many believe it to be a three-way type of tug of war between the president of Russia and also the leader of Israel, as well as the billionaires Trump has aligned himself with. He claims the strait will be opened and that Iran has a new leader, but no confirmation from Iran itself has been brought forth, only that of the Lego-style mockery videos going viral on social media. In this next video, we see that the protest of Americans to Trump has not changed, but many say it has more than increased according to the latest protest numbers being reported. While the crowds are large, what has been missing it, the lack of involvement from the African American community. While some may not understand it, in this next clip, this lady breaks down exactly why things are the way they are and what European Americans should understand.
It seems like there's a lack of diversity here today, that it's mostly people who look like you and I, and I just
It is not for black people, for people of color to get out on the street. They're at risk when they do that. If anybody's going to get arrested here, it's going to be a black person. It is not safe for them, and they don't need to participate. We need to walk in their name.
This next clip is powerful, but I believe most of mainstream media will skip is that the International Court released a press release and statement claiming that for them, Israel, the corporate nation state, is no longer recognized due to their actions and disregard of the laws spoken of.
This is a watershed moment for Palestine, for justice and for international law. Israel's occupation has been declared unlawful by the World Court, which has stipulated that it must be terminated completely and as rapidly as possible. The court also found that illegal Israeli occupation violates the UN Charter, human rights and international humanitarian law. The court further unequivocally declared that all Israeli settlements in the occupied Palestinian territory are illegal and must be dismantled, and that all Israeli settlers must be evacuated. The court declared that Israeli illegal occupation not only violates but eviscerates the Palestinian people's right to self-determination in their own land, including the right to their own state. This ruling couldn't be more timely or sorely needed. The Palestinian people have endured unbearable suffering and injustice for decades. This ruling is a vindication of their steadfastness and perseverance. This right must no longer be denied or deferred.
As missiles fly, many in America and worldwide do not know when this will end or how far it will go. We see fire everywhere. And in this next clip, the Iran nation is no longer alone, but have others joining them to help stop America and Israel's objective.
Iranian state media is now claiming that combat units from Russia's Chechen Republic have declared themselves ready to deploy to Iran if the United States launches a ground invasion. According to Press TV, these forces are loyal to Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov and have told Tehran they will fight alongside the Iranian armed forces if US troops move beyond air and missile strikes onto Iranian soil. The reports describe the ongoing US-Israeli war against Iran as a religious war and say the Chechen side is framing any direct intervention as a jihad, a battle of good versus evil in defense of the Islamic Republic.
Many speculate that the Prime Minister, based on a statement he made that they need to secure Israel from the river to the sea, is a proclamation to the Greater Israel Project. And in this last clip here in America, conversations are increasing about the history of America and how their stain of slavery is part of why they are going through what they are going through. According to the Bible, if America is Babylon, then Babylon cannot be healed, and some Israelites teach that the reason Babylon cannot be healed is because they refuse to acknowledge their wrongdoings, just as they recently displayed when they voted no to acknowledging that slavery was a human travesty and should be viewed as illegal. This, of course, was viewed through the lens of the reparations argument.
Because think about it this way. White people didn't undergo 250 years of slavery and its aftermath. White people didn't suffer through racial segregation. White people didn't have a government that restricted their ability to own property, open a business, or own a bank account to grow generational wealth for their children and their children's children. White people didn't have to go through these things. So if we were just to ignore the fact that black people in America had to go through all of these things that have now systemically disadvantaged them even today, and we were instead to say, ignore one's race and treat everybody the same, well then all of a sudden black people will continue to be disparaged.
Make sure to come back as more news will be dropped on the channel. Make sure to hit the like button, share this video with your family and friends, and tap that notification bell so you do not miss an upload. This is Mr. Talk of New York, reporting live for TalkofNYnews.
מדינת ישראל חייבת לשלוט ביטחונית על כל השטח מערבית לירדן.
It's the talk of New York. Should we stay, should we go? Do you have the answer? Does anybody know? World shifting fast, prophecies unfolding. Iran tensions rising, politics APAC controlling. Leaders on the chessboard making silent moves, while the common man struggles just to buy his food. Living good but aware of the storm clouds forming. History books open while the headlines warning. Inflation, high pressure got the masses stretched thin, trying to stay afloat while Satan gets some wins. Missiles in the sky and the truth feeling lost. Bombs keep falling while the world pays the cost. Questions in the air like, will Babylon fall or recover from the cracks that are showing in the walls? Should we stay? Should we go? Do you have the answer? Does anybody know? So who knows what the future will be? Is this World War III? They busy screaming from the river to the sea. I was promo king, flyers in the night breeze, turning packed rooms to a wave of who's heat. Every function jumping, word spread in the wind. They said, talking New York every time I walked in. Came up in Mount Vernon, but Harlem streets raised me. Concrete jungle where the pressure could faze me. Money on the corner, ambition in the air. Seen dreams get buried while the system don't care. Different kind of cadence, not the usual sound. My music gon' hit everyone when it's played out loud. Dropping knowledge like gems, every song, every verse. I stay humble, laid back, intellect first. Should we stay? Should we stay? Should we go? Should we go? Do you have the answer? Does anybody know? So who knows what the future will be? Is this World War III? They busy screaming from the river to the sea. Should we stay? Should we go? Do you have the answer? Does anybody know? They busy screaming from the river to the sea. Should we stay? Should we go? Should we go? Do you have the answer? Does anybody know? So who knows what the future will be? Is this World War III? They busy screaming from the river to the sea.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow me at Mr. Talk of New York, or just visit the website at MrTalkofNYork.com.
She happy with me. I got that Red Hulk energy.
Sponsored by Red Hulk Energy Vitamins. Get yours now at shopjudah.com.